Hiya, it's Quinn here with PTSD While Black. I just came from a balloon jam, which was a lot of fun. It was where some local balloon artists got together at a Denny's and we made balloons. And it's been a while because like I focused on doing deliveries, making flowers or characters because it takes me a while to twist. Hi. So I was learning a new design today and it kind of took me out. Like I started getting dizzy after making it. So I'm going to try this flower weave and see how well I can do. See if I remember what I was taught because it gets confusing for me. I probably shouldn't have locked that other one, but whatever. Maybe I should lock it because it's spinning. Okay. Yeah, I probably can't talk and twist today. I'm pretty sure I will be stuttering by the end of the day before bedtime. Okay. The girl was trying to teach me how to do this, and it was so funny. I'm like, oh, what is this? What am I doing? Okay. So they should be on opposites. It should rotate different colors. Hello, and welcome to my crazy. Okay, so purple, pink, red. So it should be purple, pink, red. Okay, like that. All right, let's see if I remember it. So I take this one through here. Grab this part. Bring it in and twist it. Okay, and then take the red through the next one. Oh, oh Lord. And then take purple through red. Y'all, I don't know how this is going to turn out. Okay. My God. I don't know. I don't think that's right. Okay, purple. Red through purple? That doesn't seem right. See, and this is why. But like I noticed when we were at the event, I started losing feeling in my feet. I'm trying to figure this out. So my brain is like, I can only hold so much information. And then it's like, we need to switch things out. What are you going to keep operating? Because I really want to learn how to make this style of a flower or a princess skirt. I think I did that wrong, but we'll see. Oh, and then the red through this one. Come here, you. So I either did it or I didn't. Nope, because that came undone. You're supposed to go through here. So anyhow, and then you're supposed to go through here, I think. Bob Saget. I either did it or I didn't. I don't think I did that right. No, that does not look right. Okay, and I know every balloon twister out there right now is laughing their butts off, going ha 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 ha. But I'm doing this with a brain injury, remind you. I know somebody's like, no excuses, and then it's like, I can't remember how to walk. Oh my God. Well, I can make other things. This is just not one of those things. I guess I did it a little bit, huh? Does that look right? Kind of? No? She was making Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and I was like, oh my God, that's so much better than the little dresses that I do. So I just do like the gathers. But anyhow, I wanted to share on this because I'm just logging for myself. That looks so dumb. That doesn't look right to me. But I'm documenting this because I have been doing fairly well all week long. I haven't been doing any balloon twisting for the past couple of weeks. Um, and I've had better abilities of speech and calculation, like I can enter my receipts and things of that nature. But today I did laundry, which used to be a big task for me. But I've gotten better. I've learned how to adapt my doing laundry to the body that I'm in. Because what happens is when I process too much pain, I get in a lot of pain from folding laundry and pulling it in and out of the washing machines. And yeah, so I've had to learn to modify things and to do them in ways that would work for me. So at the laundromat now, I can go by myself. My husband loads the car for me. Um, I pre-sort the clothes. Y'all wonder why I'm always wearing black. It's because I can wash everything in one setting and I don't have to think about it. I don't have to sort. Sorting and organizing is something that has been affected in my brain since uh, the concussion. So that's something I'm challenged with. So at the laundromat, I try to wear the same color clothes every day. I don't wear white as much as possible because then I know I have to do one extra step of adding bleach. Um, I wash everything on cold, dry it low. It's good, medium for towels and stuff like that. But I pre-sort at home and rest. Then I get the biggest washer I can find and just throw everything in the big washer and put the little things in another one. I've stopped using quarters. I use an app that helps me a lot too, because my hands, the tangibility doing laundry is really confusing. Um, and I use my cane. If there are no dryers at the top, I'll use my cane to pull the laundry from the dryers at the bottom. Because bending down, I have a lower back injury. Bending down for the dryers really adds to the pain. So I use my cane to pull it closer, pull the laundry closer, so I don't have to bend down as much. And I've learned to try to do everything in one machine that I can. Not gonna lie, shit's faded, and that's okay. Um, um, but folding, folding the laundry at the end was really challenging for me because that's when once again I'm doing sorting and I can get very confused with sorting. But what I've learned is as I pull the clothes from the dryer, I take underwear and socks and just throw them into my laundry basket. And then in the cart, I will put skirts on one side and shirts on another side of the cart when I'm pulling from the dryer. And that works really well for me because it's not a whole lot of sorting, of figuring things out. And towels will just drape over the top of the rail. Then what I've learned for folding, what's best for me is to sit down and use one of those little rolling carts and fold my laundry while it's just sitting in the rolling cart. Because if I am standing, what happens, because with folding, I'm having to lift. And so I already have this injury in my neck and shoulders, right? So that gets aggravated. Aggravated. That gets aggravated. And then if I'm standing, eventually my lower back, if I'm not using good posture, will also be a problem. And what I've experienced is when the pain levels get high in my body, that can lead to the seizure like um, episodes, or the least things like I'm having right now, which are language issues and coordination issues. That stuff can happen. So I have learned just to sit down and fold my laundry so that I'm only really activating this area up here versus my whole back. And right now I can feel the pain in my head is just going all the way down my spine. So I definitely need to take some some medicine. But well, it's nighttime anyway. I take a muscle relaxer at night. But I'm glad that I'm learning to adapt my life in a way that works for the body and brain I'm in. Because before, I'm gonna just tell all the embarrassing shit right now. Before, when I would do laundry, oh, I guess I could be twisting. Before, when I would do laundry, I would get really, really, really fatigued and dizzy, and then I would have stomach issues on top of it. I don't know what the heck would happen. My stomach would always act up, and I'm like, ew, I don't want to use public bathrooms. But so I know now that I've got to work with the body and the brain that I've got, and to respect what it can and cannot do. And so with the balloon art, I don't work in the summer because it's way too hot here to do gigs. I don't do gigs like parties and stuff like that. But I do deliveries instead because I can twist at home and make sure that I can rest before doing a delivery. And I can go at my own pace with the fan or air going. So I'm learning just to adapt to what I can do, and that's okay. That's totally okay. And I'm grateful. I'm really grateful that that's my reality. I don't know if I'm going to do this the way I'm thinking. So yeah, I'm learning to just really honor where I am. And I realized like I was gonna make a princess dress, but I don't have any blush or brown here with me, so I kind of can't make a princess dress. I'd have to get up and go look for balloons. But I'm making this video and just saying this because it's okay to do what you need to do for the body and brain that you've got. I want to advocate for people that it's okay to do what you need to do with the capabilities that you have. And don't let anyone shame you or pressure you into believing that you need to do more or to do things the way they do it or the way that you used to do it before your injuries. No, that kind of pressure leads to continued pain, continued struggling, and continued issues. So I have learned instead, hey, do what works for me. So I've switched to a model in the summer of deliveries, and I've switched to, when I do a live event, I work sitting down instead of standing because that gives me the ability to be fully present at the event instead of fatiguing myself. There's no need for that. You know what? I think I did a pretty good job on this. I know some balloon artist is going to look at this and go, "Oh my God, girl, what the hell?" Yeah, I'm wasting chromes. I know they're kind of old. I've had them since before COVID, and they'll corrode eventually. Oh boy. So this is my princess dress. And I just need to attach a head and some arms and hair and all that stuff. And then you would see a princess. Yeah, so I'm just really wanting to advocate for people to do you. You do what works for you. At the end of the day, and I'm wishing somebody would have told me this when I first had my injury. At the end of the day, it's really about you taking care of yourself, being the best version of yourself that you can be. And it was one thing, I will say it was really sad being at the balloon jam today and trying to mention to people, everybody else is there, professional balloon artists who do regular gigging and going out to events, and they're like, "Oh, are you getting booked very much right now?" And I'm like, "No." I have to say, no, I'm not. I'm not really trying to get booked a whole lot because it's still too hot. But I love Halloween. I love doing the Christmas designs and stuff like that, and Kwanzaa. So that's really when I can go and do live events. And I just had to explain that's my reality. And some people kind of didn't get it. I don't think they really understood it. Or when I mentioned something about my seizure-like episodes, they're like, "Oh yeah, my back hurts me from doing 3 hours of work." I'm like, "It's not the same. It's not quite the same. Yeah, your back hurts you. That's what happens. But then there's also you forget how to talk, how to stand. It may takes me 3 days to 2 weeks to recover from seizure-like episodes. So I'm dealing also with dizziness and confusion and having trouble taking a shower or using the bathroom. It takes me longer in the bathroom to take care of myself because I get confused, directionally confused. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating. And just people don't get it. People don't get what that reality is like. But oh well. Screw them. You do you, baby. And I'm so very glad that I finally learned that. I was so grateful today at the laundromat going, yeah, you do you. You do what works for you, Quinn. And if other people don't understand, they don't understand. That's on them. I'm just trying to do my life the best that I possibly can. And yeah. And I know I've gotten like a lot fatter since my concussion as well because, well, since the car accident, there was so much more pain. I hurt myself more walking and doing physical therapy before the concussion. And then after the concussion, because the pain levels would get so high, I would have those seizure-like episodes. So exercise has been a challenge, but I'm trying to do small increments and knowing to lay down and put ice on my back after working out. And I lose coordination as well. So if we got to dance in a chair, I will dance in a chair. That's what I will do. Just do the best that I can. And I really want to say that for all of us, just do the best that you can. Do the best that you can. And if you don't like the results of what you're doing right now, find out how you can do it differently. Find out what works for you. I think I'll make a video about how we came up with my seizure action plan up there. I don't remember if I written out the process or talked about the process, but yeah, just want to encourage people to do the best that you can. If you're a rocket scientist, be the best fucking rocket scientist that you can. But if you're a rocket scientist with a brain injury and you can't remember how to wipe your ass some days, be a rocket scientist with a brain injury who can't remember how to wipe your ass. You're still fucking awesome. You're still worthy, and you still matter. All right. 1818. Okay, I'm going to pass here because this is a long video. All right. Till next time. Peace.